that. Okay. All right. So welcome. Happy Tuesday. Saw most of you guys in concert band, but for those of you who are in jazz and not concert band, welcome to the party. What I want to do with you guys today is just go over the agenda that I threw into Moodle, answer questions, get any clarifications that you guys need, and then move on. Like always, we're slated to go to 5 o'clock, but I just don't see us actually needing to do that, dependent on your questions. But before first, if you could do me a favor, in the chat box, if you could just write that you are here. It's our fun little crude way of doing attendance. And let me get us a screen. It will be off and running. Loading jazz. Okie dokie. I have the final recordings of Chuggin' for you here. I am still working on getting you I Got That Feeling, only because I'm running into a technological snafu. But regardless, this week is just Chuggin'. Next week is I Got That Feeling. So here's our weekly agenda. The big goal for this week is nail out this, like Monday to Monday, nail out Chuggin'. Then starting next week, Wednesday, we are going to nail out I Got That Feeling. Around this time, if we're nailing all of our Chuggin' stuff and we're starting like all nail our I Got That Feeling stuff, everything's getting turned in on time and we're being pretty efficient about it. And I don't have to send things back and say, did you even tune before you turn this in? Then I'll start sending out stuff for Afro Blue. We spent a lot of time this semester, and remember, we only had half a semester. We only got about a quarter to relearn everything that you did, or most of everything you did for your November/December concert, so we could play that one gig, to memorize I Got That Feeling and Chuggin', and that's what we accomplished in about 6 weeks. That's a lot of music that we covered, even though that wasn't all brand new music to you. We had to relearn a bunch of things. So we were bogged down with gigs at the gig that we played, but we did get to play a bunch. So I feel good about that. I just would have rather that, for our final concert, that we would have been able to debut a bunch of new stuff for everybody. So this is our way around that. For sure, the 2 brass band tunes, and then hopefully we'll get Afro Blue in there as well. But rhythm section, you know who you are. I need you on the A section by the 22nd. Horns, that's all you who blow into an instrument. I need you by Friday, the A section. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, dum, dum. All that fun stuff. The B section, that halftime groove, that is for the rhythm section this Friday. Horns, you get the following Monday. Solos we'll do also the following Monday. I Got That Feeling, then next week Wednesday we'll do the feelings. I got that feeling. We'll get that all taken care of. And then 2 bars before B, which is bop 2 3 4 1 2 da, ba, bwee, da, da, where everybody comes in. It's that weird little pause, and then ja 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 da da da. It's that thing. By Friday 5-1. C to D by Monday 5-4. Also D to the DS by 5-4. These are all background things. They're really easy. They don't take a lot of time. That's why I put a few things on the same day there, because they're pretty. You're not going to have to put a lot of work into this. The coda by Wednesday the 6th. Okay. Now, you're a nursing major and you have like this huge host of big quizzes or tests and simulations and weird things you got to do, or you're a business major and you got to study how Trump's laws and the things he says on Twitter affect the economy and blah, 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 blah. You're not a music major is my point. And you're doing other things, unlike the music majors, where they're doing all music-y things. And I might not be able to make that deadline. Let me know. So that way, at least I know the part's coming. And on top of that, I know to expect, I know I can expect it, and I know that it's supposed to be turned in. But otherwise, just get them knocked out. If you have questions, if you need any kind of tech help, make sure you kind of Google it first. Contact WLC's IT support if it's something that is like my computer won't turn on. Okay, not a whole lot I can do to help you from here. If you need help getting things turned in the right way, you're not able to navigate the Moodle page, please let me know. I'll help you with that. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Rhythm section turns in, horns turn in, rhythm section, like just keep doing that for all the sections of the piece, and we just put solos at the end. That way you have a full band to play against when you solo. Okay? What questions do we have, friends? Anybody?
I guess I could just issue a blanket. I know it should be done. Expect it. I'm not sure when it will be done. I know it will be done before May 8th. How about that?
Is that like one statement for everything?
Yeah, concert and jazz.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Anybody else? What do we got in the chat here? The initial recording. So April's question was basically like, hey, we did these already. Do we need to do them again? I would say go ahead, rock it out again. That way it gives me multiple data points to work with. So that way, if there's something not so copacetic, or if there's something that's just not happening the way that we needed to in one recording, at least I have a second recording I can go to splice in there. Okay. Sydney, you said, are we recording each piece only once? Yes. So like you're doing chugging the A section once, then you're doing the B section once. Like the A section, it's layered in. So you only need to do your part of the layer, because all I'm going to do on Logic is just space it out so it starts, the third time through or the fifth time through, whatever that is. I don't need a recording of you sitting there doing nothing. As much fun as that might be. Okay. All right.
I think you mentioned this already, but for the part where we repeat a bunch where everyone's coming in, do you want just one way through or all of us to play all of our loops that we normally play?
Say that again for me.
For the beginning where we have all the repeats,
yes.
Do you want us just to do one repeat or as many as we would do as performing?
Just once.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so Sydney, she's saying, I asked because I thought we were getting recorded on an improvement. Yeah, so when I hear a second take on this, then I can tell you more about improvements compared to the first take, which is, again, another reason why we're doing it again. But I think that answers that question. Right? Okay. All right. Any other questions we got, guys? No? If you haven't yet looked at everybody else's face during these Zoom chats, I encourage you to. Now some of you are smiling, yeah, because people are looking at you now. But before, it was some of you are like, like total mouth breather mode. So John's got like the Aurora Borealis showing up on his feed right there. That's kind of fun. Anywho, going for a walk. Very nice, sir. Very nice. So anywho, what I'd like you guys to do is knock out those recordings. If you have questions, please feel free to hit me with an email. Let me know what's going on. And then I think that's it for right now. I'll see you guys next week and the week after, and then we will bid each other adieu until further notice. And hopefully by that point, we'll hear more about like, safer at home orders being lifted. And then we can all say, hey, let's all go meet somewhere for dinner and like actually like say hi to each other and, shake hands, heaven forbid. Okay. All right, kids. Well, nothing. If you have nothing for me, God's blessings. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Ta-ta.